Good morning, students. Our today's topic is resistance of a system of resistors. Last time also I had taken the same topic, but last time I had explained about the resistance in series. The resistance in series is the end-to-end connection of the resistors. Today I am going to explain about resistance in parallel. Here I have taken three resistances, R1, R2 and R3. They all are connected in parallel between the points A and B. I have taken a voltmeter along with these three resistance in parallel. There is a ammeter, there is a key and a battery. Let I is the current flowing through the circuit and V is the potential difference across this combination. Here what I will see in this circuit, that the potential difference across each resistor will remain same. What I have said, that the potential difference V across each resistor, that will remain same, but the value of current I, that will be different across each resistor. So to check this, that potential difference will remain same along with each resistor and the current will be different, I am going to explain this activity. What I will do, I will connect the voltmeter and ammeter across with each resistance separately and then I will take the readings. Here in the first case, there along with the resistance R1, I have connected here the voltmeter and there is a ammeter. I have connected this with the resistance R1. Then let the value of current will come I1, but the value of V will remain same. The potential difference, that will remain same. Then secondly, I will connect the voltmeter in parallel with resistance R2 and the ammeter in series with resistance R2. Then again the value of current is different. Let it be I2 and the potential difference V will remain same. Then same thing I will do with resistance R3. Then let I is the total current. I is the total current across these three resistances, that will be equal to the sum of the current along with these three resistances, I1 plus I2 plus I3. Let RP, resistance in parallel, let RB be the equivalent resistance of the parallel combination of the resistors. These three resistors are connected in parallel, and instead of all these three resistors, I will connect a new resistor whose resistance will be equivalent to the sum of all these three resistance. Let us consider. So that I have considered here RP. RP is the equivalent resistance of the parallel combination of the resistors. So if I will apply the Ohm's law all over the circuit, then the value of current I will be equal to V upon V is the total potential difference, I is the total current across this circuit and RP is the total resistance in parallel. Okay, if I will apply the Ohm's law on each resistance separately, then value of current I1 across the first resistance will be V upon R1. Value of current I2 across the second resistance will be V upon R2, and along with the third resistance, value of current I3 is equal to V upon R3. Let it is equation number 3. Now what conclusion I will find out from here? As you know, I is the sum of all these three currents, I1 plus I2 plus I3. If I will see the left hand side, then along with the right hand side, what I will see, V upon RP, that is equal to the sum of V upon R1 plus V upon R2 plus V upon R3. if I will take V common, what will be left? 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. So what conclusion I will find out from here? What is the conclusion of resistance in parallel? The reciprocal of equivalent resistance. Rp is the total equivalent resistance, that is equal to the sum of all these three resistances. The reciprocal of equivalent resistance of a group of resistances, joined in parallel is equal to the sum of reciprocal of individual resistances. So this is a conclusion of resistance in parallel. The reciprocal of equivalent resistance of a group of resistances joined in parallel is equal to the sum of the reciprocal of the individual resistances. Okay, now this I have explained the resistance in parallel. In the last class we have discussed about resistance in series. Today I have explained about resistance in parallel. In the series combination, my potential difference is divided. V is divided, but the current remains same. In the resistance in parallel, my current is divided, but the potential difference will remain same. So what are the advantages of parallel circuit over the series circuit? Very important question. What are the advantages of parallel circuit over the series circuit, or what are the disadvantages of the series circuit? So I am going to explain the answer of this question. Very important question. It is impracticable to connect an electric heater in series. If I will connect in our home the electric bulb, electric heater, AC in series, so they all need different current. So they all need current of widely different values to operate them properly. And the another disadvantage of the series circuit is when one component is failed. Suppose that the electric fan is not working, then whole the circuit will not work. All the other components will not work. So if you have seen the fairy lights, that the ladiyan that we are using on the occasion of Diwali, fairy lights to decorate the building on the festival, you might have seen the electrician is spending a lot of time replacing the dead bulb. He has to check each bulb. So this is another disadvantage of the series circuit. Whereas in the parallel circuit, divides the current through the electrical gadgets. The total resistance in the parallel circuit is also decreased. So this is the advantage of the parallel circuit over the series circuit. Very important question. So thank you students.